Looking ahead to the spring, I know that I'm going to be very busy. As a flower farmer, I like to eat good meals. So today I'm going to be making a dish that is from my mom's cookbook. She typed up a bunch of recipes for us years ago, and I love using them. This recipe is asking for 4 chicken breasts cooked with celery seed. But I had some turkey left over from Thanksgiving that I pulled out of the freezer, and I'm going to be using that. I had to chop it up into smaller pieces, and the recipe asked to cook the chicken with celery seeds, so I just sprinkled celery seed on top of the chicken when I put it in the casserole dish. Next, I'm going to be adding a cup of milk. And that's going to be mixed with 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. I normally don't like to use those pour-in type of recipes, but this one is really good. Very hearty, and this tab broke off of the can of soup. I don't know if you've ever had that happen, but this one comes off so much easier. We'll deal with that other can in a minute. So I had to get my old hand can opener out. The electric can opener didn't work. It was quite a struggle. But it came off. I had to use a knife to pry the lid open, but success. So the recipe asks to mix the milk and the soup until it's creamy. And then I'm going to be pouring that over top of the turkey, or if you're going to be using chicken, you'll pour that over the chicken. This makes the recipe very creamy. The recipe calls for Pepperidge Farm dressing, about 8 ounces of fine. I have a 12-ounce bag of herbal stuffing from Aldi's that I'm going to be using, so I'm not going to use the entire bag. And then you're going to add some chicken broth, which I had some in the refrigerator. This is not Cool Whip. Keep things in Cool Whip bowls. So anyway, this is from some chicken that I boiled the other day. And I need a cup of that. Stir that in. And 1/4 of a cup of melted butter, which I kind of forgot about, but you can add that in with no problem. Yeah, eating healthy is important to me, and so I try to make meals ahead. I'm going to be splitting this into several meals and putting it in the freezer for the summertime, the springtime, when it's a little more difficult to cook every day. It's really nice to have a very homemade, wholesome meal in the freezer that I can pull out at any time. And so I make up different types of recipes, doubling up on the recipe a lot of times. This one I did not double up on, but I double up on a lot of recipes so that I have several meals. Bake for 45 minutes in a 350-degree oven. It's delicious served over buttered noodles. Another favorite of mine is baked ziti. This has onions chopped up with, and cook that with hamburger, pound of Italian. 2 jars of marinara sauce that I got from Aldi's rather than homemade. I added a jar of canned tomatoes, a pound of ziti noodles mixed with mozzarella and some cottage cheese and eggs. Put mozzarella on top and it bakes in the oven for 30 minutes. My husband loves this meal. And last, I do have to clean up the dishes. Thanks so much for watching.